when they would do those things against those acts or whatever in their own countries, they wouldn't do that here. So it's just like, this supposed to be a God-fearing country. It should be more so in this place. You know what I'm saying? This should set the example for those other nations. But it's totally backwards. That's how you know this is Babylon, how this is Egypt, how this is worse than Sodom and Gomorrah. This is 2.0. And this place has to go at it.
This brother's made an excellent point, man. Everything. Like I said earlier, man, everything in the scriptures, man, the scriptures don't steer you wrong. Everything is upside down, out of order, backwards, period. Ain't no ands, ifs, or buts about it.
Read the scripture.
Revelation.
Just to back up the point that how the vibration of the world is going out the vibration of Esau. Okay?
Revelations chapter 13, verse 12. And he exercises all the power of the first beast before him, and causes the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast.
Right, America exercise all the power of the first beast before him, which is the Roman setup. Okay, that's why we living in the Roman Empire all over again. That's why you got bases all around the world. Okay, go ahead.
Whose deadly wound was healed. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men. Right. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of men.
The great wonders that he was doing, which we got into this a couple weeks ago, but it's talking about his war technology, his power that he has, his arm, his might. And by his might, he deceived all the nations. So when you deceive somebody, you got them going off of what your vibration, right? Going into why the fact that the whole world, man, is wondering after this bitch. But now we're in the time that the world is starting to forsake this bitch. Now we're living in a time where people starting to wake up. You got these other nations forsaking America.
Who's also
but just like you got people that leave and figure they can't do nothing in this place, you already got 100. For every one person that leave, you got 100 people ready to jump right in this bitch, Babylon. So it don't matter how many people leave. It's gonna be, how many people is it in America? 300 some odd million. It's gonna be 300 some odd million till this bitch is destroyed, man. It ain't gonna be no mass exodus of people, man.
Yeah, man.
Because the people are blind.
On this dude, man.
That's America, right?
That's America. A 40-year-old pedophile with face paint.
That's why they do that.
That's bullshit.
Right. You can't trust it. You can't trust the devil want to blow up balloons for you, for your kids and shit, man. Hey, now it's coming out all these white women, man. They trying to forcibly suck your dick when you 13-year-old in class, man.
God.
When you go, they just came out with 2 new cases of this, man. Showing you this white woman is off too, man.
And the black woman is doing the same thing.
Oh yeah,
They've been doing the same thing.
They had a black woman get caught with a little retarded boy. Now you a grown woman. You talk all this shit, but that's how you get down. All these brothers out here starving for pussy, and you up there bundling a retarded, disabled kid, man, having a relationship with this shit.
Right. This place is crazy.
And the child's mind is clearly not right. But you a grown independent woman though. Y'all full of shit, man.
Verse 14, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast.
Right.
Which had
the image that they made to the beast is democracy.
It's not just talking about
okay, capitalism. Homosexual rights. What else? Oh, GMO food. Which a lot of them are finding. A lot of other nations are finding out about that. You know, India, they're regretting the fact that they took them seeds, the Monsanto seeds.
they're suicidal.
All the science that they put on the food, on life, on creation itself, all the other nations are copying that shit. You got, and I hate the gook. The gook is right behind the white man. He's the damn devil too, man.
Shit burgers.
He ain't no better.
There's a gook that makes shit burgers, remember?
Yeah, they making shit out of, I mean, they making steaks out of shit. You know?
Only a gook would think.
Now, why would the Chinese do that? Because they follow after, they trying to one-up the white man. That's why anything that comes out in America, the Chinese make it smaller. And thinner.
And cheaper.
The car, the TV, anything, man. Because they want to be like this damn devil, man.
Hope and glory.
Yeah, y'all gonna get called out, man. You got you people in America, you wanna be just like the damn devil, man. That's why you go vote for the damn devil, man. Hey, that's why Ron Paul showed y'all to be stupid.
Yep.
What's all that faith in Ron Paul? Which I already knew he was set up, man.
Yep.
Now his son is endorsing Romney. Why? Because he was set up from the get-go, man. And think about it. Let's say he was the guy that everybody said he was. What he gonna do for black people? You know he gonna get rid of the whole government.
Yep.
So ain't gonna be no protection for niggas. They gonna be able to roll up on you and kill you, and who gonna come? The FBI ain't gonna do no investigation, because there ain't gonna be no FBI.
Yeah, Al Sharpton gonna show up.
He ain't gonna even show up, because it ain't gonna be no government to pay him. It ain't gonna be nothing. It's just gonna be niggas starving.
Yep.
Ron Paul is he gonna give land back to the Native Americans? He ain't gonna do no justice for the Israelites, man.
Really?
And that's what y'all supposed to be looking for. Y'all looking for justice for the white man.
Exactly.
Y'all mad because the white man ain't making it. Y'all want justice for him. So y'all want to go vote and make a change because the white man mad now. Well, niggas and Mexicans been mad in this society. Ain't nobody tried to make a change for them.
Right.
Ain't nobody tried to help them out. But when the white man get angry, all of a sudden it's a problem.
And if I can
Everything's a problem just when he gets upset.
And the white man.
But our people been oppressed for how long?
Over 500 years.
The white man has cause to be mad because he actually had a stake in this kingdom. You niggas never had nothing.
Nigga never had nothing.
You was always broke.
Yep.
The white man actually had something at one point in time. So yeah, naturally he's gonna be mad now because he can see that this shit is going away.
That's why they hollering in politics.
But that's just like a slave. You wait till master get upset. Master get upset, now you mad.
We mad, boss? Boss, we mad?
You sick, boss? We sick, boss. That's Stockholm syndrome, man.
You know? You gotta snap up out of that mentality, man. Like they always speak about the calm before the storm. Right now it's kind of shit about the bust, man.
It is. I gotta appreciate it.
And we've been saying that, and we're gonna keep saying it till it happen, man.
That's right.
That's what our job is.
That's right.
Got niggas, oh, they been saying that. That's what we supposed to do. We supposed to warn you of the things that's about to come. Hey, don't the scriptures speak about birth pains? That's all we having right now.
Yep.
You got the birth pain, your woman have birth pains, then they stop. Put on a little bit of medicine, she calm now, she is alright.
Yep.
Then all of a sudden that baby comes.
Yep.
That's America right now. Go ahead.
2nd Ezra 9:1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand. That is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
That's right.
Yep.
Right. So we living in that time where the Lord is going to begin to visit the world, man. In which he made. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, man, just like the scriptures read, man. Y'all not measuring the time diligently, man. You just doing what you want to do, and your whole mentality is, well, you know, the Lord come back and come back. Man, trust me, when the Lord come back, it's unimaginable, man. The scriptures are giving you a description, but you simple ass niggas in them church houses can't even get the preacher to break the verses down right, man. So y'all don't even know how this prophecy even involves America. Y'all niggas are that simple, man. You think, you know, like the brothers always say, you think the Lord is coming back to hand out daisies, man. Y'all, you Negroes and so-called Mexicans and Native Americans, y'all got another thing coming, man. Destruction is coming to this place. But before that, it's gonna be civil unrest, martial law. Your ass gonna be starving in these streets.
Right.
You gonna resort. And what the funny thing is that this is like the scriptures say, and in past American history time, the Native Americans was doing second harvest. And second harvest is basically they was picking food out of their feces, man. They was, you know, that's what the Native Americans was doing because times it got hard. Wasn't no meat, wasn't no crops. History does nothing but repeat itself. So when your ass, a lot of Jake on these streets looking hella whack now, homeless, hungry, nowhere to go, that's how all you Americans gonna be, man.
Now you got the police stalking us. Hey, what the police gonna do when they give you the order to run up in people's house? And that first wave gonna get took out. A police officer get took out.
Yep.
What you police officers gonna do then when they give you that order?
Run.
They're not gonna be going up in the people's house, man. That's a death trap.
For real.
Especially in Texas. Especially the way these white people buying guns now.
They're gonna do like they did in Katrina. They're gonna run.
And you know, honestly, just like when Barack had got into office, the guns had went up high.
Right, and look at the Esau. He think everything is funny.
Yeah, think it's
and wasn't we just speaking about the women of the other nations?
Yeah.
Look at them. They love it, man. They love it.
So they cool.
You know?
Zephaniah.
And you shaking your head at us, you don't even know nothing, man. You don't know nothing, man. Your government ain't with you. You think because you're a white boy, you've been privileged and pampered all your life, that the system is with you. Hey, you gotta eat the same defiled food we eat.
Yep.
You gotta breathe the same defiled air we breathe, man. So who the hell are you? What you scoffing about? Go ahead, man.
Zephaniah chapter 1 verse 14. The great day of the Lord is near, it is near, and hasteth greatly, even the voice of the day of the Lord. The mighty man shall cry there bitterly. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress.
Right, now how come they don't never tell you that? They always picture some white guy coming, floating, like a faggot, handing breaking rose petals over your head or something. No, read that again.
My God doesn't talk like that.
Read that again.
Verse 15. That day is a day of wrath.
That day is a day of wrath. You talking about talking, but what?
Your God is the devil.
You talking about talking, but wrath is physical. Oh, right.
The Lord doesn't talk evil?
What does evil mean? What does evil mean? What does evil mean?
Oh my God.
Evil means bad times. Didn't the Lord just read that again? Didn't he say it's going to be a time of wrath? That's bad times.
You're talking like bad times.
Read that again. Just listen to the Bible. Listen to the Bible.
That day is a day of wrath.
That day is a day of evil. Hold on. Of bad times. Listen. That day is a day of evil. Bad times.
Dumb bitch.
That's the word evil. That's what the word evil means. Genius.
You're doing a lot of judging.
Okay, you damn right I'm doing a lot of judging.
You judging us.
Anybody can judge America, all the madness they done pushed out.
A day of trouble and distress.
My son can judge America.
What church?
Say, man, hey, direct your question.
Yeah, let's just listen to the scriptures, man.
Verse 15. That day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress.
Right.
A day of wasteness and desolation.
Right.
A day of darkness and gloominess.
A day of darkness and gloominess, but we evil. Hey, the Lord say, doesn't he create good and evil? But we evil. Talking about her God don't talk like that. We reading the scripture that your God is saying. You don't want to make no comment about it though. You want to ignore it.
Yeah.
Hey, this itching ears, man.
They don't know.
And she was an Edomite woman, but that's talking about the world in general, man. It ain't just talking about Jacob. The world in general got itching ears, man. Everybody want to hear something smooth. Everybody want to hear some old bullshit, man.
Right.
Go ahead, man.
I got another for you. Ecclesiastes chapter 3. I'm going to start at 1, then I'm going to read verse 8. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Verse 8. A time to love, and a time to hate. A time of war, and a time of peace.
That's right. So the Lord gave for everything purpose upon the earth, the Lord gave it a time period to happen. He did that for war and peace. He did it for good and evil, man. So, and then there's a scripture that says he created good and evil. And he controls good and evil. So, how are we evil from warning you about the things to come? You know they said the same thing about Paul. They said the same thing about the disciples, that they were evil for saying what they were saying. The Roman Empire came down on them for the same thing. Just like the Roman Empire all over again is going to try to come down on us for the same thing, man. For the same thing. So what? The prophets were put in prison. The prophets weren't loved, you dummy. You idiot. Yeah, I'm going to talk about you because you shouldn't have came up here and talked your mess, man. You should have just listened to the Bible.
I got to preach on that.
I don't give a damn if I go to damn jail today, man. Give a shit.
Ephesians 5 and 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil.
That's right. That's right. Y'all read
Ecclesiastes.
Yeah.
You just read it.
Yeah.
Read it again, because there's more in there.
That's the spirit.
He only read a part. There's more in there.
Start at the top and skip down.
I read one.
Yeah, he only read a little bit.
Right. So a time in the season says to everything there is a season and time.
That's right.
A season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born and a time to die.
Right.
A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted.
Yeah, right.
A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up.
Which means what? Everything ain't gonna stay the same forever.
Right.
Exactly.
Like we just gonna sit in here in America and be shit forever. The Lord said there's a time to plant and pluck up.
Yep.
That the seed of the word is being planted, man. Eventually it's gonna have to be plucked up and took up out of here. Right before the missiles come. Where the missiles at? Hold it up high. Right before the missiles come. But who's gonna be plucked up? Only the seed of Israel. Because if you're a foreign, if you're a weird plant like the white man, which his biblical nationality is Esau in the Bible, the Lord ain't gonna pluck him up. The Lord gonna leave him here to be burnt up. Okay? The Lord is only coming for the 12 tribes of Israel, period. Because these white people, they got these big mega churches, they go to church, and they believe because they make $300,000 a year that God is with them. God ain't with you. Don't you know God has set you up to destroy you?
Right.
Don't you know God set America up to destroy it?
Yes.
Don't you know you cannot vote your way against God? Yep. You can go vote for Mitt Romney all damn day. He gonna do the same damn thing all them other wicked ass devils did. He gonna do the same thing.
That's right.
Okay? You can go donate money. You can do whatever you want, man. You're doing it in vain. Doing it in vain, man.
Keep adopting them black babies. All that shit. They ain't gonna help.
Amos 5 and 10. They hate him that rebuketh in the gate.
Right.
And they abhor him that speaketh uprightly.
Right, we speaking uprightly, man. Everybody got something to say, man. The Lord say he coming back for the men that judge the cause of the fatherless, the widows. That's what we doing, man. We mad as hell the way these devils be doing our children, man, and our people, man. So are we not judging your cause for your welfare? But then you mad at us.
Amos 5 and 24. Start at 23. Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melody of the vows, of thy vows. But let judgment run down as waters.
But let judgment run down as waters. And the way the Most High works, he gonna let you know the judgment before he do it in the earth. When the Lord does something great in the earth, he gives signs before he does it. The signs are out there, man.
He's a just God.
You got signs coming from every facet of life. From the people, from nature, from the other nations.
The constellations.
From the political situations, like the brother said, from the constellations. So he letting you know.
Right.
So it ain't no excuse, man.
You gotta be a dummy to not recognize that evil times are coming to America.
Right.
You have to be a complete dunce if you can't recognize that the world is gearing up for World War III. You have to be a complete idiot to not recognize that the amount of debt the U.S. has accrued is coming to a head.
That's right.
And that this place is being systematically liquidated by the elite bankers.
That's right.
Man.
Of all its assets.
You don't have to be a rocket scientist to see the writing on the wall of the downfall of this nation, man. It was evident during the time of Greece. It was evident during the time of Rome.
That's right.
All right? It was evident then even in the time of the British Empire when it was at its height. America has reached the pinnacle of its power, man, and is now starting to digress.
Ooh, man,
Okay.
what the scriptures say? The scriptures say that, Second Ezra 15th chapter.
Yeah.
The scriptures say his wickedness is fulfilled.
Right.
Like the brother said, America's reached the top of his
Right.
wickedness.
You can't even be a man in America.
Right.
You can't even be a man here. You say something about a damn homosexual, they be ready to put you underneath the jail, man.
Or they say that you may be gay yourself.
Oh,
You're trying
yeah.
to cover something up.
Right.
You know, homophobic.
You know, you can't even talk loud.
Like the brother said, phobia means you're scared. I ain't scared of a faggot.
Yeah.
I'm scared of him indoctrinating my damn kids.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, in a sense, they right. I am homophobic. Damn right I'm
Put your
homophobic,
homo
man.
vibe around me. Alright? Don't want your homo vibe around me.
I think it was Switzerland is coming out with a new legislation to make men sit down when they piss.
They just coming up with all.
Did you hear this?
Come on.
They want to make men sit down when they piss now. It's like, come on, man. Like, I mean, it's real. I even hate to even bring it out because it sounds real fucking silly.
It is.
But it just show you the nature of the white man, man.
Yeah.
Now they haven't passed it, but they introduced it into legislation.
Right.
So it's just like, get Micah chapter 2, where it speaks about how when he's on his bed,
Meditate.
yeah, he meditates wickedness. What's that? That's talking about this new legislation that he has set up. Okay? That's all it's talking about. This man always got some new creative ways to just fuck with the order of things, man. That's why everything's out of order. He does that on purpose. That's why it said that he fights against the Most High.
Yep.
Right. You can't box against the Most High, but the closest way you can do it is try to mess up everything the Most High set forth and try to distort it. That's the white man. You got that?
Yep. Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity
Right.
and work evil upon their beds.
Right. Which is that's talking about the white man. Keep going.
When the morning is light, they practice it because
Right. When the morning is light, what do? They send what's some guys? Lobbyists. They send the lobbyists out. And what do the lobbyists do? They go down to Washington